Jack Stewart.
Fucking Jack, that's right. Yeah. Or Dave or some shit, I don't know. How is everybody? Yeah. I was mingling around. We have a sexy crowd here tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Or not. So I read about a study recently where they found out that men think about sex once every 7 seconds. And that makes men sound really bad because they don't tell people that the other 6 seconds we're thinking about world peace and how to make our girlfriends happy. I just find that fascinating. Not the fact that men think about sex so much, but the fact that somewhere somebody actually thought it was a good idea to fund that study. Like, I think of like just a laboratory where a guy comes in and says, "Professor, I have a theory. We can cure cancer." He's like, hold up. That's all fine and good, but first I want to prove that men are horny a lot. So why don't you take that, put it on the to-do list right under proving that the sun is hot. We got better shit to do. I have a friend who's actually afraid to go to the doctor because his theory is that if he goes, they'll tell him he has cancer. And it's actually kind of sad. He hasn't been to a doctor in 3 years, and I keep telling him, like, that's not usually the first thing they check for, you know? Where they're like, okay, blood pressure is normal, temperature is 98.6. Oh, shit. Like, I've got some really bad news. This is the part of my job I hate. Well, I thought I had a hunch when I was fondling your balls earlier, but you've got the big C. So, let me see, where am I going with this? So I don't get why people want to be doctors. Like, when people are kids, so like, I want to be a fireman, you know, I want to save people from fires. I want to be a policeman, I want to take down bad guys. I want to be a doctor. I want to cut people and stab them with needles. Like, if you have a kid that wants to be a doctor, take him to a doctor, because he's fucked up. Let me see here, I'm thinking. My ex-girlfriend wanted to be a doctor, and she said, like, the reason was so she could help people, and that's admirable, you know, but I just think there's other ways to help people without sticking needles in them, you know? Like, if I'm walking downtown and I see a bum, I'll give him $5, you know, I helped him, then he can stab himself with the needle. Everybody wins. That same girlfriend, she tried to do something with me called the elevator list, and I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's where you get to pick a list of celebrities that you can have sex with if you get stuck in an elevator with them, and they can't get mad. And so her top choice, of course, was Johnny Depp, because bitches love Johnny Depp. And I don't get it. Like, personally, I think my theory is if you see Johnny Depp walking down the street, like, you would assume he's a bum, right? And I asked them, I always ask girls, like, why Johnny Depp? What's so great about Johnny Depp? Like, and the most common answer is they say, oh, well, he's such a good actor. Oh, so he can lie to you? Like, that's what you look for in a man? Your top priority is, I want him to have the ability to not be honest with me, you know? And so, the funniest thing, though, is when she said Johnny Depp on her elevator list, she actually said Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, right? So, like, she wants the scurvy dick, whatever. And so, I thought, I was all for it, personally. Like, I didn't want my girlfriend to cheat on me, but I just thought, it's the funniest thing in the world if there was somebody in an office building waiting for an elevator, and when it opens, there's just some chick getting railed by a pirate, just, You will always remember this as the day that you caught Jack Sparrow in your mouth. So, topical humor. Paranormal Activity 4 is coming out this week. Is anybody excited? I fucking love Paranormal Activity, man. Everybody always says they're so scary because of how realistic they are, but the one thing I think that is just not realistic is that in every movie the guy fucking stays with the chick. And even though he knows she's bringing ghosts into the house, man, like, I would leave a girl if she didn't have cable, let alone if she's been fucking haunted, you know? And, you know, if I had seen that one scene in the first movie where the chick gets up and watches the guy for hours, like, the next day I would go out for cigarettes and never come back. And people call me, insensitive, you know? They say that, they were married, you know, until death do you part. Till death do us part, what the fuck do you call a ghost? Like, that's a ghost doing you part. I wish like halfway through the first movie they just had like an alternate ending, you know, like 30 minutes in when all the shit starts happening, the guy just breaks up with her, and it's like, hey, we've had a couple of great years, but I'm pretty sure there's girls out there that have vaginas that aren't haunted, so I'm gonna go try that. Taylor Swift has a new album out, and I love Taylor Swift, man. Like, I actually try to model myself after her. What the fuck?
Hold on. All right. Everyone, I'm gonna let you finish, right? But Beyonce had one of the best stand-up sets of all time, right? Did she not? Come on, man. Come on, I'm sorry. Where am I? Give it up for Jack Stewart, everyone. That's how we transition around. Yeah!